this screencast, I'm going to be showing you how to navigate iMovie and how to do all the cool things that iMovie has to offer. So in order to open iMovie on your Mac, you can go on up to the magnifying glass and you can type in iMovie and it should come up as an application. When you click on it, it should open and look like this. All of these are previous iMovies that I have made on my Mac, so you may see previous iMovies that have been made by other students here on this screen. They do automatically save as soon as you start a project. So you will just go to Create New. Then you'll have an option between Movie and Trailer. So a trailer is different from a regular movie because it follows a template. So it has very specific places where you would put words and pictures and you'd follow it along to create a movie trailer. When you create a movie, you have more flexibility. You can add pictures, videos, text, wherever you would like. So today I'm going to be showing you how to create a movie. So you click Movie. And this is what your working screen will look like. Over here on the top left are all of your different tabs to navigate the different things you can do. Transitions, backgrounds, titles, audio, and media, meaning pictures and videos. Over here on the right-hand side is where you would preview the movie that you make. So you can kind of watch it as you go, make sure you like the timing, the way everything looks. Up here are a few different tools that you can edit the different things that you make, such as coloring, speed, and all of that. Down here is your working space, where you will really drag and drop the different types of animations, pictures, videos that you want to use. So the first thing that I'm going to show you is how to add a title to your movie. So you may want to start with a title with your name. So if you go up here to the Titles tab, you will see all the different titles that you can use. So if you're wondering what it looks like, you can kind of hover over it and it will show you a little preview of what that will look like in your movie. And if you scroll down, there really are a bunch that you can use. The scrolling credits, a lot of students like to use at the end. There's a whole bunch of different ones that you can use. So say you find one that you like. If you click on it and you drag it, and you drop it, it's as easy as that. It pops up into your movie. So you may want to write the title, iMovie. So now, this here is how you navigate what in your movie you are previewing. So if I go ahead and I pull that all the way back to the beginning, and I press the space bar, it will play. So now, it automatically sets it to 4 seconds. Say I wanted my title to last a little bit longer, I would go to the end and I would extend it. Right here it's calculating the time, how many seconds it will last. If I want it to be shorter, I can make it shorter. So let's say I wanted it to be 3 seconds long. I can again drag my little starter or click back to the beginning, click the space bar, and it will play. I can also go back to the beginning and press the play button. Will also work the same to preview what's going on to make sure that I like it. So that's how you can add a title. Next, I'm going to show you how to add a photo. So let's say I want to add a photo from the internet. So if I went and I opened Google, and let's say I want a school clip art. So I can go over to images and I can find one that I like. Let's say I like this one. I can drag and drop it on my desktop just like I would to add it to Word or anything else. Not sure if that worked. Let's try again. If I minimize. There it is over there. So now I have it in the corner, and you may need to adjust the size of iMovie. Oop, it went twice. You may need to adjust the size of the screen in order to be able to see everything. Just move it to the side. So now if I want to add this picture of the school, I will simply drag it from the desktop and I will plop it into my movie. And again, it's automatically showing that it's going to be 4 seconds long. Again, if I wanted to adjust that, I can make it longer or shorter as I would like. Let's say I wanted to make this 5 seconds long. If I wanted to preview, I can click back to the beginning, press the space or play bar, and I can watch it back. And it will also automatically scroll like that, how it kind of started at the top of the school and worked its way down. And I can change the way it does that by using this little tool up here, this kind of square button here. So you can see that it says that it's starting here, so I can move that. And I can have it end in a different spot. I can have it go all the way down. I can have it stop in the middle. So I can adjust what that would look like. So if I go back to my movie, and say I just wanted to preview what that school part looked like, I could click in the beginning of the school, press the space or play bar, and see. Yeah, I like the way that looks better. It starts at the top and it works its way all the way down. So I'm happy with that. So that's how I inputted a picture. Very simple. You can go right from Google, drag and drop it onto your desktop, drag it into your movie. As simple as that. Now the next thing I want to show you is a transition. So in order to do a transition, it's just like in PowerPoint. It's how you would move from one slide to another. It's how you can move from a picture or a video to another. So if you click on up to transitions, there are a lot of different transitions here. So again, if I wanted to preview, I can just kind of put my cursor over top to see which one I like. There's a lot of different ones. You can scroll down depending on what you are trying to get across in your movie. So let's say I want to add the ripple between my title and when it moves on into the picture of my school. I will drag and drop it right between where it says iMovie and moves into the school. So if I want to see what that looks like, I can click at the beginning, press the play or space bar, watch the transition, how it kind of bubbled, rippled into the school. Now let's say I didn't really like that too much. I want to make something different. In order to delete anything from iMovie, you want to make sure that it's highlighted. So right now the school is highlighted. You can see the outline in yellow. So I don't want to hit delete right now because then I would delete my school. If I click on the ripple, I just simply hit the delete button on my keyboard and it goes away. Very simple. So let's say I want to change it to cross blur. I really do enjoy cross blur. So I will go ahead and pop it in there. And you may notice that it adjusted my times. It kind of automatically did that. If I didn't want that to happen, I could go back and I can elongate my clip again. Move it back to 3 seconds. So I want to see what that looks like. Go back to the beginning, press the space or play bar. Chose my title, and it crossfaded into my school. So I like that a little bit better, so I'm going to keep it that way. So you can do the same thing for any transition that you like. You can just place it in between anything that you want to transition. So from title to title, from picture to picture, or whatever the case may be for your iMovie. Next, I'm going to show you how to do a voiceover. Now, a voiceover is actually much like I'm doing right now. I'm showing you a picture and I'm talking over it. So if I want to say something over the school, I would record a voiceover. So in order to record a voiceover, you're going to use this button here. It says record voiceover. So if I go ahead and click that, this is going to pop up here. We have a red circle and that's record. You can see the green dots here and they're kind of moving. That's because it can hear my voice. So if you don't see dots going there, that means it cannot hear you and you will have to adjust your sound so that it will be picking up your voice. It should be working, so if it isn't, you can just let me know and I can help you out with that. So as soon as I click the record button, it's going to count down 3, 2, 1, and then it's going to record everything that I say. If I wanted to stop recording, I have to press the red button again. So as soon as it counts down, that's when it's going to start recording. So I want to make sure that I'm ready and I know what to say and that I'm going to stop it as soon as I'm done talking. So I'll model this now. This is a picture of a school. So now you'll notice that this popped up here, this green little scroll here, and that is my voice. So in order to hear what it says, I can start, here, or I can go back and start wherever I want. Again, just click, hit the space bar. And you'll also notice that my play button went away. That's because I'm currently in the voiceover recording function. So if I want to get rid of that, I would have to click done. And then my play button pops back up. So now I'm over here. I'm going to press the space bar so that I can hear what it sounds like.
This is a picture of a school.
So now, maybe I want to shorten my school so that it's only really saying this is a picture of a school while the school is there. So I can simply move that back so that it lines up. So then it will say this is a picture of a school while the school is being shown. So that's really very simple. It sometimes takes a few times in order to get your recording just right. So if you want to delete something, again, you just highlight it and you would press delete. That would just remove the voiceover completely and you can start over. And again, you would just hit right here, this button. You'd hit the red record button and you can start again. It's really important that you make sure when you're doing a voice recording that you put your little bar where you want it to start recording, because that's where it will pop up in your movie. Sure, I could move it after I record it, but it's usually a good idea to place the start where you want the voiceover to begin. The next thing that I'm going to show you, the last thing actually, is the video function. So if you want to record yourself saying something, instead of doing a voiceover where you're actually showing yourself, that's what you would do. So you can go ahead and you can click import video up top. Ah, there I am. Hello. So that will bring up your actual photo booth video. So now I can see myself and I can see that I can record a lot like you can record from the voiceover. So in order to do this, I would simply hit record. Hit record. Hello, this is Mrs. Tauscher, and this is my tutorial on iMovie. And then I can stop it, and then it may look like nothing happened, but if I hit close, this pops up here. So this is actually all of the media from this movie. So I have my school, I actually have my voice recording, and I also have the video that I just made. So I can go ahead and click it, just like I would anything else, drag it, and drop it into my movie, and there I am. So you can see, obviously it's a video, so it has the sound, the blue, connected right to the video. So you don't have to add any other sound. It will all be together. So let's say I wanted to add a transition here between my school and my video. Again, I'd go up to transitions. I'd click on the one I like. I'd pop it down in between. I may want to make my school a little bit longer now. Let's see from the beginning what it sounds like.
This is a picture of a school. Hello, this is Mrs. Tauscher, and this is my tutorial on iMovie.
And there we go. I look a little strange there at the end. So say I want to shorten the video a little bit. I can simply shorten it like that. Still look a little bit strange, but it's okay. Doesn't have to be perfect. So now I've shown you a few different things. I have shown you titles, I have shown you transitions, importing photos, making voiceovers, and recording videos. So as you can see, it's very simple, very user-friendly. It's really easy, just kind of fun to play around with and really kind of make some discoveries on your own. So this is how you can do those few things, and hopefully you found this video helpful. So that's all for now.